Well, hey, how goes it? I'm Andrew, your DM for the day. Along with this band of miscreants and murder hobos, we are the Dirty Rollers, and this is our Mudbutts Goblin campaign. The Mudbutts is taking place in the Wild Mountain campaign setting on the far eastern side of Wild Mountain on the Blight Shore, and the Mudbutts tribe currently calls the gigantic horizon-back tortoise Tultalden their home and base of operations. And actually, kind of excited to get to show off not only Tultalden, but a bunch of awesome art today for all the characters, NPCs, Tultalden itself. Melissa was pretty busy making a bunch of art, so be happy to show it off finally. And Chrissy made us a bunch of tokens out of all the art. So we've got a bunch of custom stuff to use now. Also, my first foray into Dungeon Painter Studio, which I think it turned out all right with a whole lot of frustration, but we'll see. So if this is your first time joining us, thanks for checking us out, and hope we can provide some entertainment. If you've watched and you've stayed up to date, thanks for sticking with us. And like usual, if you could, we'd be eternally grateful if you could share a link to one of our episodes or to our main channel. Just a single person, friend, family member, and many more if you want, but just a single one helps a lot. So with that, we can go ahead and get started. And James, you want to tell us where we left off?
Yes. While the group was heading back to Tultalden, the Gobos heard a commotion, felt the shaking of earth, soon to discover Tultalden was under attack by wild magic slinging kobolds and goblins and ogres with goblin-manned catapults on their shoulders. The group split up, and with two of their own ogres to aid them. With some of the close calls and a wild magic summoning of a unicorn, the goblins seemed victorious, but there was a casualty. Screeb's Mount Buckletick was frozen solid as a statue. Only one kobold was left alive from the enemy, freaked out by being turned into a potted plant for a short time. And it seems that some of the allying residents of Tultalden are joining us now on the ground.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do.
I sounded professional.
Super nice.
Looks like you've done this for like 10 episodes or something, right?
Oh man, has it already been?
I knew I would do it right someday.
I think it's 10. Well, I guess people watching, we've technically recorded 10, but whether or not we can get the 2 that got messed up, we might only be at 8 actual episodes. But that's a point for a different day. So we'll do some quick character descriptions here. Matthew, who are you playing?
Hi. My name is Matthew. I play Nick, the... I was going to do something funny there. I play Nick, the female rogue thief of the party.
Excellent. Shardo. Jacob.
Shardo. Play Shardo, the Gloomstalker Ranger.
More? No. Never from him. Fade away. Mel.
I'm Melissa, and I play Iris Sparkgargle, the monk of the astral self, and I have a scene Irat Wiggy Bubbles.
Wiggy Bubble.
James, who are you playing?
I'm James, and I play Buckletick the Shallow, the Warlock Pact of the Great Old One.
Excellent. Chrissy?
I play Mastella Stinkdeath, the Badger Druid, and her precious little badger brother named Precious.
Excellent. And Garen, what's a squeeb?
Squeeb is an extra tiny little artificer goblin battlesmith who creates all sorts of wacky inventions and stuff, including his mount and best friend, which is a mechanical rooster named Boktok.
Excellent. All right. So, what you're all looking at is the aftermath of the battle, the invading goblin and ogre force that was trying to assault Tultalden, which you guys have repelled off. And yeah, there was a couple weird and unfortunate incidences of the invading forces wild magic kicking off, and which a unicorn was summoned, and one of the mages turned itself into a potted plant. So yeah, I think right now Boktok over here is frozen solid and well, dead as a construct could be.
Oh, I thought I thawed him out already.
Did you thaw him out?
Yeah, I thawed him out and I was already working on him.
Okay. So you can work on them with mending, I believe.
I don't need mending. I can just work on him.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on this guy right here.
On him.
Ready to kill him if he tries.
Mending will heal him. If I had the mending spell, he can also heal himself. Or if he's dead, which he is, then I can recreate him. I can spend time just rebuilding him.
Gotcha. You don't have to rebuild him so much in this instance because he was, like frozen and damaged and not he wasn't shattered or anything like that. They're already doing it. Every episode. Every episode is a giggling.
She had a typo that I found amusing.
Yeah, James.
That is a perfect Melissa typo.
It really
I
is.
just now saw it. Sorry.
Oh, the mental image.
1, 2.
Did we make mention we're not really professionals?
No, we're not. That'll be in our character intros and expectations thing. We are not professionals by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
But we have fun. All right. So this is the battlefield. You guys have killed pretty much everything that was moving. So what would you like to do?
Loot everything, probably.
Iris is going to run up to Tultalden's toenail and just hug it. Tultalden!
Okay. Well, you can move Iris's token over to wherever you're at, or wherever you'd like to be.
Turter.
Yeah, Squeeb's just working on Boktok. Got his tools out and he's just feverishly tinkering and hammering and thawing out parts and just talking to Boktok the whole time. I'll get you back and running, boy.
Okay. James, what's Buckletick doing over there with that last mage that I don't think you guys killed last time, right?
No, he was just catatonic, like it was like just being a plant was a bad scene. He's like, I don't want to be a plant.
Yeah,
I don't want to be a plant. You just had him all catatonic, like he was like, shit, dude, is it really tough being a plant?
Shit, man.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna close the gap, and if he tries anything, I'm gonna give him a spell slot.
Gonna give him a spell.
Oh yeah.
All right. Shardo doing anything?
I'm good.
All right. Mastella?
Mastella checks on Precious. She holds him up, looks at him, makes sure he's okay. She's like, "You okay? You okay?" And Precious does like a little sniffle and a nod. And
if I recall, he was kind of fortunate to stay out of some of that nastiness.
He was hiding in the bushes.
The baby.
He was hiding. And then I guess trying to remember what all happened. The unicorn disappeared, right?
Yeah. Shardo used something. Then could tell that it was within what was it, a mile, Shardo? Yeah. So the unicorn is somewhere within a mile of you guys, but it teleported out of there when it started getting smacked around.
But we sensed it north.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess Mostella's gonna look around and see if anybody needs any more heals. Is anybody else seriously hurt? He's running around on all fours sniffing, seeing if anybody's injured.
She smells a whole lot of blood and dirty
Oh.
ogres and yeah, the ogres, the goblins.
I think Opus got hit pretty bad.
He did.
Does Opus need more healing?
Mustella saved him.
I want to say Opeth was only at like 12 or 20 HP.
Maybe I should heal again.
I forgot to check his HP before I swapped the tokens out. Oops.
Die.
But yeah, Opeth would be the one that needs the heals.
Okay. Mustella will go up to Opus and see that he looks pretty effed up. And she's going to put her hand on him and be like, you okay? You be okay. And she's going to cast Cure Wounds on him. Second level.
Okay.
Did it do a thing? It did not do. Did it do a thing?
Yeah.
It did. Okay.
It just loaded it all kind of slow.
Yeah, it was taking its time.
So
It's loaded.
28.
Sloden.
I just love that on my end it says Cure Wounds, Mustella Stink Death.
Does it have like the number or anything?
It's got the numbers.
Yeah, it says like healing 8 and stuff like that, but it's just like Mustella Stink Death. Cure Wounds.
Oh, I
It's kind of like one of those oxymorons, Little Big Shrimp.
Little big shrimp.
So one thing, like I said at the beginning of the episode, we'll do is we have a whole bunch of new art and new tokens. We're going to show it off as we go, as we get to everybody. So with the new Opeth and Tumble tokens, we
yeah.
have Opeth for everyone.
Yay, so cool.
Yeah.
Big boy. He is Ogre Battering Ram. And Tumble.
Aww.
Tumble is an Ogre Bolt Thrower.
They're awesome. There are giant children.
Yeah, the ogres that the Mudbutts here liberated from the Iron Tooth mines a little while back, and convinced them to come be the muscle for Clan Mudbutts here.
I love that bolt thrower. It's cool.
Dental. Now hear me out. Dental.
The promise of goblin dental benefits.
We just give like oversized dental tools to Tumble and Opeth, and they do the surgeries. And
Oh God.
well, we have a 90 mortality rate here, but that's all right.
The good news is
The 10% that make it out have nice
tooth
looking teeth.
pulling is an all-time high. Bad news is tooth replacement we're still working on.
Don't worry, I'd be a dentist. I wish we had that episode so bad.
Okay, so Mastella's running around giving heals. Buckletick, you see the little mage guy there. He's still not looking so great. He's at least stopped like rocking around back and forth, and he's just kind of mumbling to himself now.
I'm gonna verbally bitch slap him from the inside of his head.
All right.
Just some shouting bullshit like, "Hey!" Sorry, that was much louder than I was anticipating. Sorry.
Okay. What are you saying to him?
I'm trying to snap him out of it because he seems still comatose. He's not shaking anymore, but just seeing if that would do anything. Like if he would shake his head and like look up, be like, "Oh."
He does like kind of like stop and like look around for a second, but he doesn't look your way.
Does he have any markings on him that might be of anything marking that would show that he's obviously of another tribe, but anything distinct like we've possibly seen on any banners in passing or that sort.
Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Investigation. All right. 19.
19?
Yes.
You notice a little symbol of what looks like a goblin or some kind of claw, like clutching a ball of flame.
Is that like a tattoo or a rag? You said. Sorry.
Oh no, it's like a drawn on, or like maybe some kind of patch or something on his like little robe that he's wearing.
Shit. I ask him, "What tribe are you from?"
Roll persuasion.
17.
All right. He's like in his mutterings and stuff. You can hear him say "booyag, booyag, booyag, booyag," like he's just repeating "booyag" over and over.
Oh,
Those dirty booyags.
They're the hard ones.
Actually, you know what? I think that's all I really need to know. Okay. I'm just gonna unleash it. Yeah, it's gonna be. My apologies. Take me a second. How do Arms of Hadar? I needed to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
15. It's the saving throw.
Strength save 15. Second.
Should have known it was the Booyog clan. There were so many darn Booyogs.
Just wanted to make sure.
-1. 14. Okay. He fails.
Okay. 1 second. Roll the damage.
You actually rolled a 15, but they have -1 strength.
4d6 necrotic. Let's see what happens. Ooh. 17 necrotic.
Yeah, this is yeah, you can go ahead and describe how you are dismantling this poor little goblin mage.
Oh, well, I just like to think that these strange tendrils just kind of come up from the ground and just kind of grab his arms and legs and just kind of pull him into it, and you just see them all go in different directions, just kind of split his arms off from his body, and just the blood loss will do the rest.
Oh, God.
For a second there, James, I thought you were going to make it gory.
Does Buckletick have a special laugh or anything he does when he rips this poor mage apart?
Notice me, senpai.
There we go. and after that, I'll just go to the part of the rope and use my dagger just to cut off the patch and be like, well, it's all the booyogs.
So yeah, you've got this bloody, disgusting patch now, and you managed to cut the whole thing off. So you can see like the goblin like hand or whatever it is. It looks like some kind of clawed, small green hand holding a ball of fire or some kind of flame. Is anyone doing anything else?
I start gathering up all the equipment they have and make a pile.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation roll for me. Just kind of do a.
May I help him? Nick probably need arrows.
Yeah. So you can have advantage with you and Nick both searching around.
If there are any darts, I want them.
Wow.
Oh boy.
So you find the easy stuff. Like you can find their short swords and little shitty bows that they've got. But you, Shardo, don't find much else.
All right, can I yell at some random dude on a turtle, tell him to come grab this shit?
Yeah.
Like, I want to outfit us with all this crap.
Okay. Easy enough to do. So you can spend your time gathering this stuff. Nick, are you helping him gather stuff, or are you doing your own thing?
I'll make my own little check in this body pile over here.
Okay. Mastella, I think you said that you were wanting to go and investigate as well. You're muted, by the way.
Oops. Yeah, I was gonna go look around too. Which pile? Let's see. Where is Nick at? Oh, Nick's up by me. Okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm. He's going to look in this pile here.
Okay, I was debating on looking in a different pile. Maybe I'll go down where Squeeble is and check this pile down here.
All right.
And you want me to roll investigation?
Yeah.
Investigation. Oh God, 4.
I mean, you can find, you find 4. Well, we'll say 2 scimitars, 2 short swords, and 2 of the short bows are still in working order. The other ones have been snapped and destroyed when the ogre Howdah fell. The big ogre fortress thing.
I guess I will take those and bring them to Sharto's pile.
Okay.
Make it one big pile. So I will drag those over to Sharto's pile.
All right. And Nick, you can roll your investigation for the pile that you're searching.
Okay. That is 16 total.
All right. So you're digging through. You're up here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you find a couple of the weapons that Shardo, this is where you were searching too, right?
I just kind of wanted to go everywhere.
Well, just to start with, instead of one for all of them, I guess since you're up here, we'll have you have been looking in here.
I just wanted to look for like the basic stuff. I wasn't searching hard. I just wanted to sword, bow, throw it in a pile type deal.
All right, that works. So Nick, in your little more in-depth investigation, you find on this mage up here. This is one of the nastier ones, if you remember. You find a like yellow brown potion. I think. I'm gonna double check that. There's no
Cool. I got his stool sample.
It sounds like it's mostly bile.
Depending on how he's eating, it is.
Oh, right. It's, yellow fluid streaked with black and swirls on it.
Oh, that's terrible.
Cool.
You also find you find 3 potions of healing.
Neat.
And you find 1 little goblin-sized spell book.
Aww.
Oh, so adorable.
Kawaii.
Give me just a second, I'll let you know what it has in there. It has Firebolt, Infestation, Mage Hand, Shocking Grasp, Shield, and Burning Hands in it.
Oh.
Ooh. Handy. I'll pocket that.
Yep.
I might need a reminder of those spells. But you can send that to me later if you'd like.
Okay. Let's see. So, anybody else like to do anything else or search a little harder on any of these other bodies? For that, Shardo, you have gone through and you have a pretty decent pile of different weapons. It's mostly just short swords, scimitars of various. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Quality. There we go. Most of them are kind of like shitty, raggedy quality, but there's a couple that look like they've been actually taken care of. You find a collection of bows. You find, let's see. You find 3 light crossbows. A combined total of 20 arrows that are still in working order. And just 7 crossbow bolts that you'd actually trust to fire.
All right, someone coming down to get that stuff.
Yeah. So you can see the rope ladders are starting to come down, like they're being unrolled, and you see some of the regular gobs on Tultalden are coming down to help get it.
All right, I'm not gonna keep any of it.
Okay.
Surely it's better quality than the pots and pans they were throwing down.
Probably.
Are any of the goblins coming
crazy.
down ones that we've met before?
In this first group, it looks like you've seen them around on there, but none that you've actually talked to or that matter to you guys.
Ow!
So when they see you guys, they see probably Buckletick and Iris first. Like they're kind of like whooping and hollering about champions, heroes, Tultalden, and you see some of them kind of run forward and thank you for helping fight these guys off. Iris, roll a perception check at disadvantage, for being mostly blind except for your seeing eye, right?
Perception. Disadvantage. Ooh. 7.
7? You don't see anything.
So I don't see any of the goblins that came down?
You don't see something specific that I was having you roll for.
Okay.
Um,
Iris will greet them at least and be like, "Mudbots!" And she pretends like she's doing the hand fart, but she can't do it, so she actually just farts but pretends it's her hands.
Yes.
Yes,
Like you do.
Those are so good.
Buckletick, you can make a perception check if you'd like. You don't have to.
Straight one or disadvantage? Sorry.
Yours is just a normal perception check.
All right.
How dare you, Andy?
Oh, that was almost a natural 20. It's just a 3. Even
Nope.
worse.
You got two?
I'm too wall-eyed right now to really see straight. Like, Just covered
You
in
see
fresh blood.
everything.
Except for that.
Everything.
Okay. Got that handle. All right. Squeeb, you're still working on Bok Talk, right?
I have actually took me only a minute. I had to expend a spell slot, and I only had one spell slot left. Just for Bok Talk. So I expended that, and it takes me a minute to repair him. So
Cool.
basically, I reach inside of him and bite the tip of my finger, and I drop a bit of blood on his clockwork heart inside of his body, and the gears start whirring again, and he starts ticking like he normally does.
Wow.
Bok Talk's
Metal.
back, boy, and I give him a big hug.
So metal.
I close his little chest cavity up and climb back on him.
Oh, that was your next
Yeah.
one, as if you were getting back on.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Bok Talk.
There you go. Oh no, I gotta give you. My bad.
I can't see. Squeak just went blind.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
Can I make my way back over here? But I want to do it with flair, because if I rip that dude all apart in front of me, I should be covered in a lot of fresh blood now.
Yeah.
Can I do like a slip and slide fucking just like, yeah, across the ground?
Absolutely.
Well, all the while having the patch rag in my right hand, like, yeah, I got a lead.
So where, you can move your token to where you're wanting to go. Actually, you know what? I forgot. I threw down. Oh no, these should be the normal tokens, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you guys can move all this.
Oh yeah, and Andy, give my my token sight.
Should have sight now.
Oh, maybe
That's maybe because you don't have control of it. Haha.
Aha!
What's up?
Oh, I see now.
My bad.
I see.
But yeah, I bloody slip and slide over with the shoulder patch in my hand, going, it was definitely the Booyah clan.
Who are you talking to?
Yonks.
Hmm.
You
Well,
just
I
kind
don't
of
know.
skated in between like everybody.
Well,
I'm near you. I can hear you.
I'd like to think that like I made a beeline for up here, and then I did the weird slide. Maybe I just kind of grabbed part of the shit on the ogre, just slide just around the corner, and that's where I just landed right there, just like in the whole slide.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So the goblin like commoners that were coming down off of Tultalden all kind of like scramble to get the hell out of your way because you're just covered in blood and doing this weird slide dance thing. They bail out, and after they hear your proclamation of it was the Booyags, they kind of like a like the village mob, like you started inciting that, where they all start like hollering about you need to get revenge, and there's a lot of raised fists, and the ones that brought torches got the torches held up, I'd say high, but they're like 2 foot tall, so
Well, I involuntarily started a riot. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah.
Does Iris do anything else?
If I see anybody carrying any darts, I would like to get a dart. I have 2.
Okay. So you can make just a regular perception check to see if watching Shardo and Nick go around
Ooh, 19.
looting. Yeah. So you find. Well, you find 4 darts.
The goblin that has no eyes save for a seeing eye rat managed to a higher roll than like 3 other people. That
bad.
is amazing.
Yeah,
That rat can eat everything.
Pinky Bobos is just that awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, after a short time goes by, you see most all the goblins are stripped of all their gear, and you can see the mudbutts, like commoners that were helping out, have started piling all the regular bodies over here.
Bonfire.
There's a part of me that wishes that when you start, if there's a possibility of getting the whole mob to start rolling the ogre bodies, that the fat rolls would just release pockets fair going, woo!
Woo! Woo!
Woo! He's still alive. He just said woo. Now those were pockets of air being released from his folds of fat.
So you see, like, they try.
Oh my gosh! Karen, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Oh.
Oh.
It's today's episode chicken brought to you by Garo.
Oh,
So you can see the crowd starts trying to like roll this ogre over, and they're not being too super successful. It's like this is one of the Howdah ogres that's got the big, like, not big, but like small fortress for the goblins resting on its back, on its shoulders. And it's not really rolling so hot. They're just smashing the shit out of the fortification on top of it. They roll it just a little ways and then decide that, like, that's good enough. And then to your guys' horror, you see Tultalden. Well, maybe not horror. I don't know. Maybe Buckletick thinks this is neat. Tultalden lunges his head forward and just takes a big old chomp out of this ogre body and starts chewing.
He's enjoying the shit out of this. He's like, oh, that's good.
A few minutes goes by, and the entirety of that ogre corpse is eaten up by Tultalden. It's just raining down like chunks of wood and blood and gore onto Iris down there.
I did not realize that Tultalden was a carnivore.
A little bit of both.
Mudbutts.
Mudbutt.
You must destroy the Booyah clan. Every one of them will pay.
I think Buckletick would walk up to Squeeb going, Do you think that we should introduce the hobgoblins and see if we can, I don't know, get any allies for the whole Booyah
Yes.
attack or whatever they have?
Where's the coin at? Do you still have the coin?
I think that was Musella has the coin.
I have the coin? Oh, I thought Garen had it too. Maybe I do have it. Do I have it?
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
I'm checking my notes.
all the goblins start turning their pockets inside out.
Yeah.
Who got the coin?
Stella, you got the coin?
I got Buckletick feather, armband, goat horn, 6 teeth, red oars,
Goat
crude
horn.
gems, goblets, deer hooves, holy symbol, flail with face dipped in white paint, yellow black potion, 3 potions of healing, and a Gabo spellbook. I do not have it.
Nope.
I am not on mute. Sorry.
We all know what Nick has now. She was just reciting everything in her backpack.
Decided to speak it all out loud, apparently.
That's good, Nick.
Sorry.
I'll search through mine too. Everybody look for the gold coin.
Because I was just asking Andy like 2 days ago who had the coin, if he remembered who had the coin.
I know. I think I'd have to.
I think it was either Buckletick or Squeeb.
I might have it.
Yeah, I checked my inventory. It's not mine, so it might just be Squeeb's.
Who did
Wait,
the?
Doesn't he have a bag of holding?
No.
Not in this one.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Nope, that's in the Frost Maiden one. I think you guys have a bag of holding.
We do.
I can make a bag of holding, but I have
my bad.
Because I'm using my powers for other stuff at the moment. Let me check my Vargas ball sack. It's not in here. Let me check my Hill Giant ball sack bag.
All the ball sack bags.
So Squeeb has made a habit of turning slain enemies' ball sacks into item containers.
That reminds me, shouldn't we, before the bodies get all eaten, take an ogre ball sack or something?
Good idea. Here's the coin. Got it.
So Squeeb has the coin.
I guess we're going to say Squeeb has it, I guess.
Yeah, that works. I mean, it's nothing that was like stolen from you guys. It was just depending on, who had it. And that's just
like I didn't write down who had it.
So, they start piling up all of the like goblin bodies, the fodder essentially. You see, one second. All right, you see the like little roving band of mudbutts, commoners, just the regular goblins. They're going around like trying to move everything and flip them over, but they're not doing so hot. So they just kind of decide that they're going to leave the ogre bodies where they are, and Tultalden can have them if he wants. And otherwise, they're just going to leave them there. You guys searched one mage. There's still one mage and 3 regular casters out there that you have not searched yet.
I was trying to think of where they were at. One in the tree.
I think they're on
so
the other
there's
side.
one of the regular casters. This is the other big mage that did some damage, and there's the one that James ripped apart, or Buckletick ripped apart, and then there's one down this way.
Oh shit! I'll go back to the one I ripped apart, and I'll check over the rest of it that's left over. My bad.
Squeeb jumps off of Buckletick and jumps in between the legs of the ogre sitting next to him. Is this a male ogre?
Sure.
Evens, it's a male. It's a male. Sure.
He runs in, he takes a dagger and starts slicing off the ball sack. And yells at Nick, you wanted a coin purse? Is that what you wanted?
This coin purse is going to be the size of Nick.
I thought you said you wanted
There's going to be that one guy at every store that has like 4 of those economic tote bags on his arms. Like, I'm holding all of my groceries. Except they're all ball sacks.
I need lots of things. I'll make you a coin purse, Nick. Maybe I'll use half of this one.
I'm okay.
What about all your loot that you always steal?
No, thank you.
This one's cool. It's got a neat birthmark on it. What does that look like to you?
So Nick, he's just holding up this. It's like yellow, brown, orangey, lighter color than the rest of it. You know, and it's just covered in gore and blood and hair, and
Gross.
it does not look like a good time.
This looks like a good time.
Does not.
My face turns an even sharper shade of green.
I'll hop back up on Buckletick and lay it out to dry out on the back of Buckletick.
Okay. You'll have to do some
lay it out to dry.
Functioning bag.
Oh my god.
So, Buckletick, you can roll investigation at a disadvantage to sort through the mess over there.
All right.
2 nat 20s.
That's only happened once, and that was you.
Oh, yeah.
The end of the salt era.
Yeah.
Hell no. 5.
Salt era.
You find a whole lot of just blood and gore and viscera, but that's about it.
Buckletick starts thinking, I got to start thinking deeper. And he takes out his dagger and just starts gutting him and just kind of digs in just in case there's some hidden goodies.
Oh my god.
Bad smells is all you find.
Bad.
It's all right.
One
man.
gas sack.
Intestinal contents.
Oof.
Nick, you can roll investigation on that one that you parked yourself in front of. Then there's still one in the trees too, for whoever wants to try.
Oh. Dirty 20.
30-20. Okay.
Dirtiest.
Nick, you find it looks like one more potion of healing.
Ooh.
And another one of those. You remember the bag that Mastella was given by Herc, the kobold.
Oh.
Same kind of bag and the same markings.
A battle bag.
Hmm.
A beast battle bag.
Yeah.
And next to
We gotta try that out.
Next to that, you also find what it looks like a single strap bag with some weird goblin embroidery and this strange little goblin face like sewn onto it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gobbo Arts and Crafts.
It looks like
Gobbo bag.
it's like an angry looking face on it.
An angry gobbo bag. That's not a good sign.
Angry Gobbo.
And then you find a little pouch full of like minor spell components. Actually, roll an Arcana check for me real quick for Nick.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
No, that's not bad.
Can I take disadvantage on the fact that my character's whole backstory has no idea about magic?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Who am I to deny a player asking for disadvantage on their own roll?
Natural one.
Natural one. So you didn't find spell components. You found a bag of herbs and spices.
I have to find a cook.
He's like, I found the chef. Damn it.
This one knew how to cook.
And all right, the last one is down here.
The one.
I'll help whoever wants to look through that one.
Can I try again? But while I'm just covered in even more viscera
Yeah, unless
for my half-ass surgery.
does anyone else want to search for stuff? Because it's like just the two of you guys.
Was it me up here? Did you say there was one up here in this tree where I'm at?
I think Nick already rated that one.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure which one hasn't been checked.
Just this one down here.
I could help Nick with that since I'm close.
Okay.
All right. So
Oh, you don't want to check it?
Sure, I'll check it.
I'll help you with it.
Alrighty, so I get advantage on investigation.
If Andy allows.
Yeah, it's fine.
There's the first one.
Damn.
There's the second one.
So 22.
22.
All right. You find this kind of like shitty looking little notebook thing, but you realize that it's this spell book. It has the same spells in it as the one that Nick found. Actually, I lied. It does not have the same spells. Please hold.
Please hold.
Forgot about that. This one has a whole lot of stuff in it. This one has Firebolt, Light, Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, Detect Magic, Mage Armor,
I can't write all that fast.
Magic Missile, Shield.
Holy.
It's got a bunch of shit. Actually, let me see if I could just whoops.
Oh,
Ignore the action.
that's nice.
It's always magical.
Oh, there's some really good ones here. Dude, this dude knew greater invisibility. That's amazing. I mean, I'm Nick. I don't know this stuff. Never mind.
All right.
Holy crap, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Miss Stella, when you are marching down this way, you notice Precious is sniffing at the pile of bodies, and he sniffs over there, and he wanders back to you, and he tries to get your attention. It looks like.
What smell, Precious? What smell? I'm gonna go look.
Okay. So
what do I smell?
So you just smell like, to you it just well, I don't know. You can make a perception check for smell.
Why do I roll anything in life? 10.
10. Yeah, it just, to you it just smells like regular dirty goblins.
I guess, can I
but
dig through it?
Yeah, he's like very pointedly like digging at the clothing on like one of the ones on the outside, and he starts kind of like trying to drag it to the outside of the pile.
Oh, what got Precious?
So you can roll an investigation to see if there's what you can see on them.
Let's try digital dice.
Slightly better. It's pretty blatant on his armor that he's wearing, his little shitty leather armor. You can see there's a brand burned into the armor of what looks like a goblin hand holding a little dagger and some little like speed lines behind it.
Oh, Mastella's gonna rip that off. He said it was on his armor.
Mm-hmm. So it's like
rip
branded into the leather armor.
Can she rip off that piece of leather?
Probably get like a chunk of leathers. Not very good.
Swift stabs.
Mastella's gonna start yelling, "Swift stab! Swift stab!" And she's holding it up, pointing at it.
Swift stabs and booyogs working together?
Sneaky bastards.
This means war.
Good job.
Buckletick has like
switch stabs.
Buckletick, do you have like a boa of like entrails on you? Like,
probably without even noticing, I probably have some shit hanging off me. Probably. This involuntarily.
Looks like you have dreadlocks, but it's actually some goblin's intestines.
Yeah, that's a picture.
Oh god.
So
I was trying to think of any Bob Marley song, but I couldn't. Sorry, Andy.
Oh, you're good. So myself on that, I only did the spell book for down here, right? I forgot the rest
I
of it.
think so.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So you find down there, so that was a 22. Yep. So you find a ring on this goblin. It looks like it's a ring made of bleached bone, tapered thin on the bottom. The top has a set of tiny goblin-shaped teeth biting down on a small but shiny diamond.
Ooh, that's cool.
Cute.
Cute.
Steve puts it on. Does it fit?
It fits. It's goblin size.
That's neat.
If it fits, it sits. Sorry. I'm going to start muting myself now.
Is that all I find on there? Is that the rest of it?
Yeah, let's see. 22. So you found the ring, the spell book, and let's see.
A bone ring with a diamond, did you say?
Here, I'll just copy the description. There you go.
He has a diamond. Oh, neat. Nick, do you like pretty rings?
That sounds cool, that ring.
Haven't taken my eyes off it.
Well, it's definitely sparkly and shiny. Then you find a single potion of greater healing on that mage.
All these healing potions. Very good.
That's good.
That one's called. Okay, you find one more potion bottle. It's a glowing purple liquid, and you smell when you find the bottle and pick it up. It smells of sugar and plums.
Ooh. How very fun.
Oh gosh, that's awesome!
Nick, do you want this shiny ring? Okay, Estella, do you want it?
Aw, Nick.
Okay, here you go, Nick.
He went to Jared.
All right, the ring is yours.
Here, I found cooking ingredients and 2 healing potions.
That's good.
Trades?
I pat you on the head. No, it's good. You keep them.
Oh. No.
No. Emma Stella, I have something for you. I have a scroll of mass cure wounds.
This good.
I can't use it, so
I'm assuming I could use that, right?
you're the only one that can use it.
Oh, okay, cool. I will take.
And then I have a scroll of lightning bolt, but none of us can use it, so it's kind of worthless.
Maybe we can sell it.
Maybe someone Tultalden could use
Oh, yeah,
it.
maybe if there's any, if there's any mages on Tultalden, that would be good.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I looked at how scrolls work. You have, your class has to be able to have that spell in its list of spells.
Oh, I thought it was one where anybody could cast it.
That's what I thought too.
So, who took the 2 bags? The beast battle bag and the other one?
I got the Beast Battle bag and the Angry Gobbo bag.
Okay.
Which I was trying to discreetly put on Buckletick without Squeeb noticing.
All right. Make a sleight of hand check versus Squeeb's passive perception then.
Everyone's actually been doing this, so I'll try online. Sleight of hand?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
23.
Yeah, my passive perception's 14.
Okay. So, and which bag was that?
It's the Angry Gobbo face bag.
Okay.
And I put the spell book in it as well.
So I have an Angry Gobbo.
An Angry Gobbo face bag and a spell book.
Where are you putting him? Just in one of my bags?
I'm putting them like a saddle bag on
okay.
And that was the
Buckletick.
the different spell book too, by the way. That one had different things in it.
Yes.
Let me grab those.
But Squeeb is so smart, so Squeeb would know how those things work.
As you're doing that, I'm looking at the spell book. I have him like, I don't even know what any of this crap is.
He'll know what these are. He'll know.
I can't use this crap. I just put it in my bag.
I love that we have like different conversations going at the same time.
Okay. Just trying to keep track of who has what. Okay. So. Yeah, go ahead.
Since we're deciding that, can I give the beast bag to Mastella as well?
Yeah. You want to?
Sure.
You don't want beast bag?
You already have one, and
I'll take a beast bag.
Oh, I guess we give Iris. We both have beast bag.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you guys really should.
You know I'll be wanting terrible things.
Yep. It's all the reasons for you to have it.
Are you giving it to Iris then?
Sure, I'll give it to Iris.
Iris is currently sitting on Tultalden's foot, and she's like humming a little shanty to herself. You can kind of hear her mumbling about Tultalden, and she's singing to her bag that has the centipede in it.
Oh, I forgot you had that.
Hi, Nick. What you doing?
I just throw the bag at you.
Wait, which bag did you throw at her? The beast battle bag?
The beast battle bag.
All right. So, Iris.
Oh,
Iris, feel this energy when the bag hits you. You feel this energy like wash over you. You feel a little bit of a tug, but it doesn't do anything. Like it just feels this weird like tug like towards the bag. So it's like this weird like you get hit, like something hits you in the face, and then you feel this tug like down towards the bag, but it's just like a minor thing, and it doesn't do anything to you.
And then Wiggy Bobos get sucked into the bag.
My nose and lips stretch towards the bag a little bit, like. Yeah.
Oh, what movie did that? I feel like there was a movie that it wasn't Ghostbusters. Never mind. I'm talking to myself at this
Probably
point.
The Mask.
Oh yeah, that does sound like a math thing.
Shit. What I was looking for. And to refresh your memory, that works on
Beast.
Smaller, tiny beast, aberration, scent, or monstrosity.
Oh, okay, cool. You guys have it. Good job, guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you say, go home and goblin.
Go home.
And it gets sucked into the bag, so you can put all those things in there.
I could have brought that big maggot with us. Ah,
that would have been awesome.
But that was their garbage disposal.
It was.
no, but we need one too.
For all of our garbages.
Environmental mud butts.
I mean, who's going to recycle all these dead bodies?
At that
Perhaps
moment, you see a squirrel go running across the the tree trunk that's laying on its side here.
Battle bagging.
Oh,
Is a squirrel really worth battle bagging? I have to decide that. Is that a good Pokemon? Or is that like, a Rattata or
I mean,
something?
it's pretty.
How many? Can you only do like one creature at a time?
I think so.
I mean, the squirrel managed to get through the entire war unscathed. That's pretty badass.
Secret
Badass
Archdruid squirrel.
It's
Rambo squirrel.
it's gotta be at least level 20.
You guys should both catch squirrels, and we can have them battle on Tultalden, and we'll make bets.
Oh my gosh, we'll start illegal squirrel fighting bits.
Oh, on Tultalden is legal, Nick. Yeah.
Oh,
So, after the creature's been in the bag, is it friendly to you?
Shape.
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I believe it was said that they get very angry when you release them.
Or no.
It's even better. So you catch things, make them super angry, and then you can
Shake it,
release them
and
in
you
front of
let
you.
go.
Yeah.
If I remember right, they'll do. Trying to find. I know I wrote it down. I just can't find the thing now. Did you happen to write it down, Chrissy? Like what exactly they do? Like once you catch them.
You said that they get very angry. I can look where I actually wrote it. I just saw it a minute ago. Let's see. Beast Battle Bag. Center Monstrosity. I think all I was told is that they get very angry.
Okay.
It looks like.
So I think whatever should have told you. I don't remember now, but Herc said that they will follow a command. Like they'll follow your command when you let them go, but after that command is done, or like their task is complete, they'll be very angry.
And then you stick them back in the bag real fast.
Yeah.
You gotta try to stick them back in the bag.
So, should we try to bag the stoil?
Do it.
I guess I will try to catch the squirrel then in the battle bag. Do I have to roll or something, or can I just throw it and it's a thing?
You roll a dexterity roll.
A dexterity roll.
Yeah.
Did that work? I just don't think I should do anything today, but walk around and that's it.
You watch, like, you throw this bag and you watch, like, the squirrel just kind of follows it up over its head and it goes way on the other side of the squirrel. It looks back at you and chitters something and runs off in the woods.
Cool. I guess I'll just go get my bag again.
Okay.
I think you're supposed to throw it at the squirrel.
Like, Mostella's, like, sulking over to get her bag.
Yeah. Upset.
Squeeb's rummaging through his bags and goes, "What the hell? There's another spell book in here." Where'd this come from? I got 2 of these things.
Another spell book?
Yeah, from Nick.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Another pouch. I can use that.
So yeah, the rest of the mudbutt goblins, they come down and they are like finishing up the pile of the goblin bodies there, and you see some of them have taken note that all of these goblins seem to have somewhere on them, whether it's a brand or a tattoo, like brand on their armor, tattoo on their skin, or even if it's some kind of little like trinket or something. They all seem to have that same like goblin hand with a dagger or some kind of small blade on them, and you can hear like going kind of through the crowd of them. They all came to the same conclusion that you guys did, that this was some kind of combination of the Booyog band and Swift Stabs.
This band.
And you can hear them kind of start talking about getting together and going to talk to King Quaddock and having something done about this. This shouldn't be allowed to happen.
Nah.
And then you see, after a moment of like hooting and hollering, like somebody just throws the torch into the pile and it starts burning and it smells terrible.
How many people?
Sorry.
For the pile or
The crowd of the crowd burning the pile.
Well, I don't know. Say 9.
9?
9
Okay.
jobs.
Nick is fine.
Oh, yeah, the fear people. They're not looking at you
Had it
anyway.
been one more.
They're not looking at you, and you're like half hidden in the weeds over here in the fallen tree. All right. What are you guys doing now?
We gotta go talk to the king.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And we need to celebrate our victory in battle. We need to have a party, I think. I'm ready for a party.
Oh, Buckletick heads over to our ogres and sees how they're doing.
Okay. Opeth looks a little worse for wear. He's got some stab wounds in him from a large pointy object. But it looked like they've healed up a little bit. Like he was given healing from Estella, and he's grumbling something in Giant that you don't understand. I don't think. Do you understand?
No, the only reason why I knew it that one episode I had tongue on, but I
Gotcha.
don't have it on.
Okay. And Tumble, he says, "Job's done."
For now, to be honest, that was a total surprise. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
We ride Big Turtle.
Oh yes.
You see this just like childlike huge grin go across his face.
But as soon as he starts smiling, I'll say, just let us introduce you to the group so they don't think you're a part of the other band, just to make sure that they know that you're with us.
Oh, they know that they're with us. They've got the symbol of the mud butts on them.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
From Iris.
The symbols on their ankles, because that's how high we reach.
Yeah, Iris got her butt dirty and gave them the stamp of the mud butt.
My butt.
What? Which one was it that was holding onto the great sword that Buckletick wanted to give to somebody?
Oh, yeah.
Probably Tumble. I don't know that you guys would have trusted Opeth's childlike nature with a greatsword. I mean, he's got a giant ballista-ish crossbow, but I think Tumble had it.
Do I see it kind of hanging off his back or anything like that?
Yeah, you can see it. It's he has it tied to his waist, and it still looks kind of big, but it's small on him. The blade on this thing is like it's almost twice as long as you are tall. All right. So you can see, like, after the bodies have been the pile's been burned, and you can see like the swarm of the like 8 to 10, however many are down there, the mudbutt commoners, like they're going and kind of trying to pull off any loot from the big ogres and stuff that you guys didn't find or couldn't get. Like they're disappointed, and like they search around for a minute, and then they all start heading back.
Let's go to Tultalden.
Yeah, you can see them heading towards the ladders and stuff.
Iris is going to flail her arms. Mastella! Trilda!
I'd like to think that. Wait, in the back area, was there an area that seemed like it would be close enough for tumbling off to climb on? Because I don't think these little tiny ladders are going to be able to support their weight.
Yeah, so that's a fun thing I was going to get to here is that you guys start getting ready to go and heading up the ladders. Do you see the ladders are made for, like, Tultalden has knoll beings on it, or has had. They've had the occasional human and tiefling, but mostly it's been like goblins, kobolds. Everything is built small. There's some specifically made areas for the bigger races, like tiefling, humans, and gnolls, but
Bugbears.
And the bugbears. But there doesn't appear to be any way for the ogres' giant, massive, heavy frames to get up here.
Oh no.
Buckletick will go to Iris and go, didn't you say that you knew the guy driving?
Rabbit? Yeah.
Do you think you can get him to get the Tultalden to dip his head down so hopefully they can climb on? I don't think the ladders are going to hold him.
Maybe Squeeb can use his dung beetles.
Oh, yeah.
I could try to fly them up, but I'm out of juice.
So they can't like climb up the legs or anything?
I was thinking that too, like maybe
like
climb up the legs.
Make
The
an
show
intelligence
horses.
check, Nick. Just a general intelligence check.
You got this.
Oh,
Like when
or
elephants put their
wisdom.
knee out and raise the...
I will go with the intelligence.
I picture they could climb up.
Hey. That's another dirty 20.
Oh.
Having watched Opeth and Tumble at the mines and on the way here, and how they're kind of like big dumpy children, you're fairly positive if they tried to climb Tultalden, they're probably going to injure themselves.
Oh.
It's a long, it's a tall climb. It's not going to be easy since Tultalden's legs weren't really made for climbing. You reckon that you guys might be able to do it? You're like smaller, more nimble, but those two, they're like 9 foot tall and weigh a shit ton. They're not going to have an easy time of climbing. Get them to try it if you wanted, though.
Buckletick has an idea. Is there any commoners nearby?
Probably 1 or 2 left. They're starting to slowly filter up the ladders.
I'd ask them if I'll ask them. Do you have any big piles of logs and a lot of rope?
Yeah, there's all kinds of logs. He's like looking around and like looks at you kind of questioningly, and then he looks around at all the fallen trees and stuff that Tultalden's knocked over.
Well, do you think we can make a large ladder for our new friends here?
Starts laughing. He's like, yeah, you can make a ladder. And he starts walking up the goblin-sized ladder.
My hand starts slowly raising up, glowing green, and it's like, no.
But yeah, there's easily enough shit around that you could make a ladder or something for those two.
I'll help you make a ladder, B-Tick.
And once Once the last of the goblins makes its way up the ladder, you guys can all feel, especially Iris sitting over there by the foot or on the foot still. You guys can all feel this like rumbling as Tultalden starts shifting around. It just pancakes down on the ground and starts to tuck his legs in.
Oh God! I better jump off then.
Giant baby turtle.
Oh, does that mean that he's closer to the ground?
He's closer to the ground, but he's still extraordinarily tall.
Iris
Maybe
is
we
gonna
get him
jump
to lay
off
down.
the foot before she gets tucked in those turtle flaps.
You're not in any danger of getting smashed or anything. You can hear Rothic call down to you and give you a little bit of a warning for anybody down there. Squeeb, you can roll a perception check where you're at.
I will perceive. 22.
Squeeb, you feel one second. You hear a steady like thump 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 coming from the south.
Mm.
And
Coming from the south.
and you hear, like, after you feel this thump thump thump, you hear late 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 late.
Oh no!
And this big ass ogre comes thundering out of the trees towards the squeak. Let's see. 1 second, I gotta do this right. 5,
Oh no!
25, 30.
Maybe we can
40.
viciously recruit him.
Yes,
Yeah,
35, 40.
Kim's overslept.
we need all the things.
He slept through his dawn.
So you hear this big thudding, and you hear this thing muttering, late, 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 late. And you hear this high pitched voice. Look out! Look out down there! Look out!
What?
And Squeeb, like you had what, a 22. So you turn around in time to see the thudding. You see this weird blur come from the trees, and you see something flash between you and these massive ogres. He's got his arm up and he starts swinging this huge chain around at you. And then suddenly there is a weird ass figure of let me pull it up and get an accurate reading. So you see like bits of green, but you see a whole lot of like wood and spikes and thorns or something sticking out of it. As this thing just like wraps itself around this giant ogre's face and it starts freaking out.
What the hell?
It's a cute goblin.
It's going to take. My dice go. Here we go. It's going to take 6 damage.
Oh, you're right. It is cute.
These are my cute goblins.
It takes 6 damage and it starts freaking out, flailing around. And I need Garo. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 14.
All right. A 19.
19. All right. So yeah, Squeeb is the only. So you are. Let's see. Right. So you take 6 damage as you're able to avoid almost all of the chain and get Buckletick out of the way. There's this huge, massive chain comes swinging around as this ogre's panicking and flailing around. So just the 6 damage there.
Oh, not more.
And anybody that wants to get in on this can roll initiation for me. Initiative roll.
Are we trying to recruit this ogre?
Maybe our
Be
ogre.
nice, but I don't know how. Yeah, I don't got any ideas on how to do it.
Would Buckletick hear any of this, or am I too far away that I wouldn't have any idea what the hell's going on?
Where's Buckletick? Yeah, you're
I'm
a
talking
little
to
ways
the guys.
away, but you
Yeah.
can hear some kind of commotion down there.
Okay. I'd like to think in middle conversation, you'd be like, hold that thought. And I'd start running to join to see, or at least just to see what happens. Okay, I'll roll. It was almost a natural 20 of all things. Thief.
Thief.
And you've had a couple of those already.
That's all right.
Oh, no. 6.
I guess I should roll. Oh my god. Sweet Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus.
6 is 5. Stella is a 6. Did you roll a natural 1? Or is that a 2?
No. It was 3 plus 3.
All right.
I rolled a 3.
So Iris, you can hear all this commotion happen south of you.
Okay, I'm gonna run down that way.
Assholes.
So I'm gonna run down her next to Sweeb. I think. How do I want to? So is that? I guess I'll try to yell to the ogre. And how do I convince an ogre?
I don't know. I was thinking that too.
We'll feed you. Calm down.
Yeah, make a persuasion check, disadvantage.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
He's already like flailing around in combat, and he has something attached to his face.
9.
9. He doesn't take any heed of you at all.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
It's like a siren.
Shardo,
Can't do it.
this is only going to go one way.
This is true.
It's not fair at all.
Murder total has been flipped.
Do I see that through all this trees and shit
Where are
in
you?
between that chain?
Where the hell is Shardo? Oh,
Oh, there you. Yeah, I couldn't find Chardo either.
You hear something down there you can't see, and you know that Iris just took off down there lickety split. But yeah, you don't actually see
But
what's
I
happening.
can't see
down there
anything.
yet. Nope.
Well, now.
Now you can see the puzzling sight of this massive ogre swinging around this huge length of chain, and it's something attached to its face.
Okay. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Sharpshooter, first shot.
Here goes the Shardo train.
The Chardo train. Choo choo.
19 hits.
Uh,
68 points of damage.
With the
Not
first
true.
attack.
Got 2 more.
Totally having a brain fart.
What's your numbers?
24.
24 total?
Yeah.
Oh.
that the
That was his brain. That was Jake's brain.
Brain fart.
Pretty much.
All right, 24 damage. You just arrow right in the gut, doubles over in pain, and it's got a thing attached to its face.
Still up.
It's still up.
Another sharpshooter. 24.
Only hit.
Jeez.
Good Lord.
Poor
Wait.
thing.
Did you do 24 damage last time, or was that 24 to hit?
I did 24 total damage last time.
All right, how much this time?
Please hold. $28.
You did more damage with a lower dice roll?
Yeah, a D8 on this one now.
Jesus. 28 damage. Okay.
Shardo is the angel of death.
It's like dropped to a knee now. It's got an arrow sticking out of its stomach and its throat, and it's gout. It's on his knees and one arm on the ground, and one arm is reaching up for whatever's attached to its face, and you can hear this just awful gurgling sound coming from it.
Oh no.
Poor thing.
There was this much empathy in that.
Yeah.
Shardo saved that like under his breath, like, oh, poor thing.
Always says it out loud.
No, that's actually the name of the arrow he's about to fire.
What's that total?
17.
That hits. And it is dead, no matter what.
Jeez, he dead.
In one round.
The murder train took out.
Hey guys, I talked to it.
So 17 plus 24 plus 28. You did 69 damage in one round of combat.
Good God.
And
That is monstrous. My God.
it like arm.
That's only
gives
because I
out.
hit every time.
That's only because you hit every time, all the time. I feel like across all of our episodes, you've missed maybe like 5 times in
Yeah.
like 10 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, even with sharpshooters. Granted, these things have a super low
Sharpshooter
AC. Anyways, its arm gives out and it falls like face down on the ground. You hear this high pitch when it hits, and then you see like arms and legs just splay out, and little help.
Please tell me that ogre had a quest.
This ogre had a quest to introduce a new character. That's all.
That's good.
Okay, so next turn, kill the new character. Gotcha.
I will pop your tires.
Shardo, we're gonna have to give you a name. You're gonna need to be Angel of Death.
Dickhead works just fine.
That's me out of game.
So
I'm
is
done,
she
I
like
guess.
trapped under the
Shardo
ogre?
needs no name. There are none to remember it. They're all dead.
So, yeah, you guys can see her just like splatted on the ground. And there's like all of the like ogre's head and like part of its upper body, and she's like now she's trying to like push its head and wiggle out from underneath it.
Can I help her push the head up?
I'd like to run over and see who it is.
You can go over and make a strength check, Iris.
Oh. Strength. Oh, 10.
10. No, you can. You'll say you can have an advantage because she's trying to push up too, and she sees what you're doing.
Yeah. 7, and I fart.
She starts coughing. She's like, Why Why would you do that?
Why are you under attack?
I was trying to help, trying to warn.
Who are you?
Just help me.
Who are you?
Shadow, come help.
Mustela will go down and try to help when she sees all the struggling.
Okay, give me another one of those awesome dice rolls.
Okay, that's a little bit better. Just a little bit. What's my strength? My strength, let's see. 17.
17? All right. So this time you see Ira's like bending at the knees trying to lift the ogre up, and you hear a little fart come out, and the poor little goblin underneath is coughing and hacking, and like you just walk over there and help lift it up enough that the other goblin comes out, and she gets up, brushes herself off, but she's pretty well covered in gore from being underneath the thing that's been shot in the throat. And you see this character.
Sticks.
Holy shit.
She got Tumpy's helmet.
Oh my gosh.
You hear her say, I'm Sticks. Thanks. She looks around for a second. She scratches her chin and she takes that helmet off and she says, I've been following you guys a long time. You guys really need to pay more attention. And you remember, like, back at that spot where Nick tried his ploy that he was turned into a rat by a wizard, that there was something following you around in the trees and you couldn't figure out what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's the one that told me to shut up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's amazing.
I'd like to think at this point that Buckletick is just like kind of on top of the log going, hey, what's going on? It's like,
He's trying to climb over the log with it's like slick with blood.
yeah, you know, like you do.
Buckletick! Shardo is dead!
Did Ogre just give birth to his face? She was
Shardo!
like a goblin?
Shardo is death god!
Yeah, and your point is, he kills really awesomely. Godlike, yeah.
In 6 seconds, he fired 3 arrows and killed 1 ogre!
You're just now picking up on this.
No, I saw it! It was amazing!
Are you Mudbutt?
It's like the Legolas of goblins.
Yeah, so I want to know if she's Mudbutt too.
No, not Mudbutt. Was Swiftstab, but I left him a long time ago. Knew they were planning something, so I've been following.
Now you're a mudbutt.
You Mudbutt now.
Oh, that's easy.
She used to be a swift stab.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's good you changed it because we're going to wipe out the swift stabs.
They wouldn't let me be Swiftstab no more because I didn't stab, I sticks.
Oh my god.
Don't stab, I sticks.
Well, Iris, I think you need to christen her and give her the official seal of the mudbutts.
Iris starts to pull her pants down, but then she sees all the spikes and goes, and pulls her pants back up.
I'm waiting to see how you're going to handle all that.
Well, maybe we'll give you a tattoo instead.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that Buckletick slips over the other side like, bleh, and just lands on his ass.
It's like Danny DeVito coming out of the couch.
Yeah. And he just stumbles over to her and be like, I need the symbol, huh? And I just kind of Rafiki it on her forehead with the fresh blood that I still have.
So I guess it would be like two thumbprints.
Two thumbprints.
Right?
Yeah.
Thumbprints are like, boom.
No.
All right, you're good.
Seriously, Buckletick, Shardo is amazing! And I just start pantomiming
trying to move as fast as Shardum with 3 shots. How do you do that?
Melissa, you're gonna have to update Styx's art.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming
do that.
Shardum's a killer here now.
Oh,
Um,
tempted fate.
but she says, "You guys." She's like kind of like you see her trying to look at her forehead to see what you just did. She says, "A mud butt."
Yeah.
Yes, wear it with pride.
Yes, I'm pretty proud of my butt. I wear it pretty full of pride. Yeah.
See that big turtle back there? That's Tultalden. That's your new home.
She peeks around the weeds and looks at it. She's like, "Oh, you guys live there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome." She just kind of like absentmindedly starts walking forward. She like, she looks over at Buckletick, like, struggling over, and plops down in front of her, and she's kind of chuckles and just jumps on over and goes this way.
And instead of going around, I just go back the same way, still slipping and shit.
She stops and she's holding her helmet and she's looking up at Tultalden. She's like, "That's super neat. There's lots of stuff I can climb on there."
Can climb anywhere.
You climbed it? What else can you do?
Chrissy dropped a brick.
I did. It was my phone.
Do you have a Nokia brick? Jeez. Wait,
Squeeb asks her what she's good at.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
So you guys can see
Tultalden.
what your guys' Tultalden looks like. This is Melissa said she's still working on it.
I haven't
But this
colored
is
it yet.
Super cool.
Still awesome.
Awesome.
I love it.
So that's
Tell
I like the little lights,
yeah.
little torches.
So that's what I was saying. We can use as a token later on too. That would be cool.
That's really cool.
I just look over to James's comment. Shardo, nice MVP. Be a shame if I slay it. Oh gosh.
So
The artwork's amazing, by the way, Mel.
Oh, God, yeah.
Thank you.
So Styx turns around and looks at you guys. She's like, I can go up there, and all I needed was these. And she's pointing at her like bloody prints that she has on her forehead now.
Should we tell?
Maybe let us go first so we can introduce you so you don't get shot on sight.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So Shardo and Buckletick, you guys can make perception checks on her.
Okay. Probably not like this. 15.
15, 22. So yeah, you guys both get a pretty good look at her when she goes by, and you don't see any symbols on her, like none of the brands, no tattoos, at least visible. She doesn't have a lot of skin visible, but you don't see any tattoos, no brands, no like insignias of any kind on her armor, or no, she's not wearing anything that has any kind of insignias. She looks like she's like probably been out in the wild for a while. She's pretty dirty and kind of grungy looking, and when she passes by like Nick, Iris, and Buckletick, she's got a real strong BO to her.
Yeah.
She kind of smells like Iris.
Yeah, Mastella and Precious would have smelled that too because she was down
Yeah.
there.
Iris is just going to follow her with her stick dolls. My name's Sticks. I'm Iris. Ah! Just playing with them.
She turns around and this is a fun group. This is different than the Swift Stabs. They were all serious business, and she makes like half-ass stabbing motions. They never had fun. They're always just on to stab everything.
You'll love Trilda and Board.
Huh? Yeah, the other goblins?
Yeah. Friends.
Yeah, I like to meet new people. Especially when I don't have to stab them all the time.
Mustela
Do you
says,
have any weapons?
oh,
Sorry.
that's okay. I was just going to say, Mustela looks at her and says, you brave. You leap on ogre face.
Shit, thanks. It's that's just kind of how I do it. Just, just no sneaking in the shadows. No sitting back. I gotta prove how strong I am and go head on. She chuckles to herself.
Mustela seems impressed.
You don't have any weapons. Do you have any weapons?
She just holds her arms out and she like looks herself up and down. She's like,
oh,
all weapon. I'm all weapon.
Your whole body's a weapon.
And like you can see her. She's just covered in like they look like spikes of some kind, but they look woody, almost like they're thorns or something. Especially her helmet. It looks like almost like an acorn, but like the top part of it is just like one big thorn, or it comes down like an acorn top instead.
Did I hear her talk shit about staying in the shadows?
Oh,
From afar.
Don't kill the cute goblin.
You can do a perception check to see.
I'm just kidding.
It's all coming together. Oh, God.
Don't kill the cute goblin.
The prophecy is true.
I won't.
No. I mean, Nick, you can incite her if you want. That's not anything I keep private or any of that. Anytime you guys want to try to incite roll on anybody, you can.
I just didn't want to interrupt with anyone.
No, you're good. You can put it in chat too if you want.
Oh, that's not bad. Uh, 17.
17? You don't hear anything in her voice or notice any kind of tick or anything that would make you believe that she wasn't being sincere.
I like her. Him. I don't really know. Sticks a boy or a girl.
It's a girl.
Oh, I like her. Stinky though.
Chrissy just walks back here giggling like a madman.
Okay, all right. I have to ask, how high up is it? Like when Tultalden is sitting down to like the ridge of the shell.
Oh man, gotta be complicated, huh?
Well, I just want to get these guys on there because they seem like they'll be really sad, like toddlers.
Yeah, so if Tultalden sits down, would we be able to just climb on?
No, because it's massive.
Okay.
Hang on.
No, I'm just seeing how high it is just to the ridge, because if there's a bunch of fallen trees, maybe we can get a tumbling off at it. And I don't know how the hell we would help, but just to kind of move some trees so they can kind of climb up the angle like it was
a tree bridge.
An incline. Incline.
There's no height. They're 50 to 80 feet from nose to tail. Doesn't say how tall they are, but they're going to be pretty tall, like proportionately something that's 50 to 80 feet long.
What if he lowered his head or something? Would we be able to have them
maybe they can yabba dabba do down the back of his neck to the ridge where so they can climb on.
You could try.
Yeah, because you'd have Tultalden lower his head, and maybe they could climb up his neck, and then they could hang out in that little. They could hang out in this little nook right here. It could be
where he pulls his head in. Oops.
Does it seem like the Tultalden neck can stretch to where, it just kind of goes near the edge to where, this is really weird. I'm sorry.
You can probably turn its head sideways over toward like this area.
Yeah, I think Buckletick would just look over at Iris and go, I think they might need help yabba dabba doing onto the back. I think you might want to talk to your driver friend.
Would Rothick even hear us from down here?
Maybe if you yelled at him, yeah.
I could use my visage.
Oh, yeah. That'd make it really loud. I'm sure he could hear us yelling from down here. Maybe. Yell loud enough.
Well, I'll try yelling. Rothick!
Huh?
And she's going to go, Turtle head down! Turtle head down!
You see the faintest silhouette from the top of like a shrug, his hands out, and you just hear a long ways away. For what?
We got big friends.
Ogres! And I'll point to the ogres.
You point to him and you see Opeth like he's raising his crossbow up and like waving with his giant ballistic crossbow.
Oh,
that's so cute.
You can hear her yell down to, no room, make sled.
Big sled.
Sled?
That we can drag behind.
There's not enough room for ogres on
I promised
Tultalden.
these ogres a turtle ride, and by God, there's going to be a turtle ogre ride. Damn it!
Well, if we get another turtle, the ogres can have their own turtle.
That's our turtle.
If it's a city, there should be like a little, pavilion area they could just chill out
I'm
at.
trying to picture like a smaller horizon back that's just manned by two ogres.
It just goes in
like
circles because they don't know how to operate it.
It's like some Dino Rider shit.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to make a sled. Yeah, I'm freaking tired. I don't want to make a sled. I'm bleeding all over the place.
I mean, we could just set up camp for them by Tultalden tonight, and maybe Slurg can help us make something.
Yeah, I'm sure there's maybe other goblins and everybody else can band together to try to make something.
Yeah.
It's nighttime, isn't it, Andy?
Yeah. You guys came up on the the original battle when it was night.
I guess I'll tell Op and Tumble, I think you're going to have to make camp down here. You can't, you're too big. You can't fit on the turtle. We're going to make you something.
You say this and you see a single tear run down
No!
Tumble's face.
Oh,
Don't do that, Andy.
maybe there's some useless people we can kick off the turtle.
And like
to add in the
you
ogres.
see his little lip quivering, but he nods his head yes.
Okay, if I can nominate that one guy that's like, there's logs all around you. Have fun building it. I want to kick him off.
He's been. You'd have to go find him. He's been up there for a while now.
Well,
I'll help you find him.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if I said, yeah, he's a real asshole about it. No, then again, there's a bunch of goblins. Damn it! No. Ugh. Damn it! Don't make the ogres cry, Andy. Don't do it.
Don't make the ogres
Don't make the ogres
Just don't do
cry.
that.
When ogres cry.
When ogres
the name of the episode.
write that down.
Ogres don't cry. No.
Ogres don't cry.
Shardo, you're not sure.
Yes, you can ride.
Seems strong enough to you.
If you want to.
It's my turtle, and I'll cry if I want to.
I'll do it.
Ride if I want to. Ride if I want to.
You're gonna try to throw your rope up so that they can climb your rope.
Nope, I'm going to cast Rope Trick as close as I can to a platform.
Mm.
How
The rope
long's the
extends
rope?
up 60 foot. I got a 50-foot rope.
Yep.
But it can go up to 60 foot long.
Say that's enough to get to the
So I want to try to
platform.
I'll do that. I'll go up first and get in the extra dimensional space at the top so they don't go in that.
Oh,
Fancy.
that's
Look at that magic shard. Oh,
Move yourself
Science.
over.
I didn't hear you.
You got to move yourself over to where you're trying this.
Where's the lowest platform
Over here.
ish?
How big they are. Compared to Sharkto.
I'll
So cute.
I'll go in the space and poke my head out so I'm not on the rope when they try this shit.
Okay. So you're up there. They followed you over. He's just kind of looking at you. No? What?
Climb up.
Oh, no. Okay. Me find ogres. All right. So Opeth grabs hold of it. And how much weight can your rope?
One at a time.
What? Yeah. How much
I was
weight can
yelling
it
at them
hold?
one at a time. It doesn't say.
All the weight.
it's a magic rope.
And I don't think.
Oh, maybe they can go on our battle bags.
No, battle bags are limited this small.
I know.
But with my wisdom roll, I wouldn't really know or care.
No, I'm just looking for my own stuff here.
The first thing that pops up says 50 foot of hemp rope weighs 10 pounds and has a load rating of 600 pounds.
Oh, pretty good.
600 pounds?
Wow.
That's never a good sum from the DM.
I don't know how much ogres
Most
weigh.
ogres weigh. We don't know.
They stand between 9 and 10 feet tall and can weigh up
I
to
don't know if
650
that's-
pounds.
Oh, cool.
So, what do you two think here? The first Opeth is going to make a strength check to pull himself up, or maybe athletics if he has athletics. No,
But I don't know what that's pulled off of.
So Opeth, this giant ass ogre with a little ass rope, is like trying to pull himself up, and he's like, it seems like he's probably strong enough, but he's just kind of like sliding down for as much as he's pulling himself up.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
So he like gets a big heft, and then his weight's just dragging him down.
Aw.
An ogre chariot, pulled by a massive turtle.
I could try flying them up tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess we could.
How
do
much
that,
can
right?
your table trick lift?
I can lift 500.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Oh, they weigh more than.
Or are they just too big?
Aw.
Sticks. Whoops. Sticks walks over and she says, "Hey, it's okay. I'll camp out with them tonight."
No leap on faith.
Literally both
Oh,
failed while I was reading about rope.
Opeth failed. Like he was trying to climb. He could give himself like one big hoist up, and then as he pulled himself up, he was just sliding down the rope. It's these massive hands from a 9-foot tall creature trying to hold like a 1-inch thick piece of rope. It's like you trying to pull yourself up like something that's made out of a straw.
If that one dude can pull himself almost to the end of Hades by a spider silk, why can't these ogres? That might be a little niche of a reference, but whatever.
If only I was able to turn into a giant spider, I could like weave like some sort of ladder for them to climb.
I'm kind of happy you can't turn into a giant spider.
We do have shops on here. Maybe they might have some wheels that we can use for a cart. We have to.
Gonna make Tultalden some roller skates.
We'll make a little
carts or something.
Yeah, just as it's rolling around, you just hear what's his name, Brothic, start singing "Dancing Queen."
I'll have to make an ogre cart that gets pulled behind, or we'll have to make like a hoist.
Yeah.
Cart.
Then
An ogre side cart.
Ogre hoist.
ogre cart or an ogre hoist?
You can see like Styx just walks up and starts talking to Opeth and Tumble, and like they both come and like they're kind of standing around listening to her. And Iris, you can hear like she's talking about it, like she's kind of like upbeat, optimist. She's like, "Oh, don't worry, they'll figure it out. They'll find a way to get you up there. And like until then, you can camp out with me down here. So I'm new too." And like, she's just kind of like she's very chittery. But you notice that even like Opeth is like Opeth has no sense of manners or anything. So he's talking to her, but he's holding his nose and he's just kind of nodding. And like the ogres themselves smell pretty bad. So the fact that Opeth is holding his nose is
Jeez.
Ouija is just sneezing.
Iris
tiny little red sneeze.
Wow, we just camp here tonight. We'll figure it out. We'll introduce you to everyone tomorrow. I'll tell you stories with my dogs.
And I'm going to start putting my bedroll out and just getting ready to camp out there.
The Opeth looks happy and just he crosses his legs as he's plopping down on the ground and just hits with a big.
Any nearby ponds?
No, not in this area.
Cool. Well, not cool, but you know.
Yeah.
I'll start gathering up some firewood.
We got that pinup James going on again.
Pinup
Sorry,
James.
man.
Oh
Yeah, like last night, I was sitting in a chair for hours, so I just needed to give the bum a rest, and I couldn't sit down.
Rest your bum bum.
Rest my bum bum, I tell you what.
All right. So Styx gets a fire going. And find one. But Styx starts working on a fire, and she makes a fire that's decent size for just her and the two ogres. Is there? Oh, there we go. And she looks around and she says, "Hey, any of my new friends here, you guys can all join if you want. I have no problem with that."
I'll hang out.
outside instead is what you're saying.
Can I climb into this tree and find a big enough branch for me to bed down in like a bird?
Yeah, it takes a minute. You can find one. Sharda, what are you doing? You're just running up into Tultalden?
I'm very annoyed. I'm just gonna go to my room, smoke my pipe.
So yeah, when you get to your room, Sharto, you find multiple bags on your bedroll that all have, I forgot what the damn symbol was now, but it all has the symbol of the really good pipe weed that you had made the agreement with Blitz.
Oh yeah.
I'm less annoyed now.
It looks like Blitz has kept his end of the bargain, and he's delivered every day.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll take some of that.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
So there's a campfire going right now?
Yeah.
I go to the Swede and whoever might be next to them, and I say, "Oh, you remember when I was crying, laughing, and freaking out a majority of the night after the whole creek incident?
Yeah.
I want to show you something."
No?
And I just lead him over to the fire, and I just use control flame.
Oh,
what?
What?
No, I have no strength for that shit. Oh no, I ain't that strong. You saw me trying to get over a log. No, but I just kind of use control flames just to kind of do like the flash of like color of the fire, and just kind of make it bright and dim, as it was like a weird pulsate.
You're doing this for Swede?
For anybody that's watching, basically, they're just getting a free light show who doesn't really know about it. But I'm just saying, it was a sign. It was a sign. I know it was a sign.
So Opeth and Tumble look really.
You saw your patron?
Yay! They're not crying anymore. That makes me happy.
You essentially just jingled the keys in front of him.
Whatever works, baby. Whatever works.
You saw your patron? Buckletick?
I don't think it was the full spectrum, but I think it was it's indescribable. I think the more and more in touch I can get, then the more and more I can describe it. But I honestly think that the more you see of them, the more your mind expands. If that's a way to see it. People would say crazy or insane, but that's neither here nor there.
Trust me, I understand.
Yeah.
Can I meet him? Do I get to meet him?
How's your charisma?
+1.
I think so. The next time we come upon any bodies of water, we'll both go in the same water at the same time, and maybe I can introduce you.
Yeah, I've never met a patron before.
Interesting.
I'm not really religious. I'm kind of more.
Oh, it's nothing with religion.
Oh.
No, it's basically like a pawn shop. They kind of pawn out powers.
Oh, that sounds cool. I dig that.
It's really nice.
Interesting explanation of a warlock. I haven't heard it referred to as that.
Oh my god.
Best I can give you is demigod.
Best I can give you is demigod.
That'll do it. But yeah, after that, I'll probably just like shut off the light show after a little bit, as long as it keeps the ogres entertained for a bit.
Yeah. So you when you shut your light show off, you hear Tumble like, oh.
I ask him what's his favorite color.
You're asking Tumble?
Yep.
He just stares at you.
I turn the fire green.
There's he looks a little happier, but that initial stare was just like you weren't there. He's just looking like through you. The grass is real neat on the other side.
What's his reaction if it turns pink?
He just looks happy at the colors.
Okay, I'll leave it pink. It lasts for an hour. So
the effect of this is just like a kid in a crib looking at the mobile up top.
Right. Yeah, it lasts for an hour, so I don't know if he'll fall asleep in that time. Nice pink fire.
Iris will take first watch for the night on top of Tumble's shoulder.
Well,
And Squeeb's gonna curl up next to Boktok and just pass out on top of him.
okay. So everybody's camping down low.
Yep.
All right. So this close to Tultalden, and it's a huge battle and the bonfire of bodies going on. Nothing's gonna happen overnight, but Styx comes over and she's like, "You guys look after these two big babies, huh? Like, you guys
Yeah.
pretty nice. Yeah, most of our kind, they just kind of like push everybody around and just like tell them what to do all the time. But yeah, these two are kind of like looks back at him and she's like whispers a little bit. She's kind of like big dumb babies, aren't they? It's
I
nice
think
you
they're
guys
pretty
take care of
smart.
them." You say that, and then like she looks over and sees Tumble just drooling.
Something
Iris-
snaps and buckle. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
You
no,
go.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go. You go.
I was gonna say Iris gonna say
They're friends.
and she's gonna like think that she's patting him on the head, but she's actually like patting his eyelid.
Just he's just kind of like blinking while you're patting his eyeball. And try to pull away from it.
At one point, something clicks in Buckletick, and he's like, "Oh, one question, Styx.
Yeah.
I describe. I don't really remember even coming up with a name for the small tribe I was with before any of this. But I asked if they knew about that or if they were ever a part of that one.
She thinks on it for a second. She says, "No, I don't think so. I never heard anything like that down here."
Good. I plan on killing them all.
Oh. All right.
Like, it's a love-hate thing. I love them because without them banishing me, I wouldn't have gotten my powers. But then it was in the middle of a snowstorm, and yeah.
She's like, "Oh yeah, I wasn't banished, so to say, but like they really didn't want me around anymore when I didn't want to stab anything swiftly. But I understand."
This one right here. Good prospect.
Does Crush have some competition now?
No.
Immediate no.
There's no hesitation there. Absolutely not.
Big, hairy, 8 foot tall, teethy, crazy fighter bugbear thing? No. Sorry. Buckletick's like Dr. Psycho from Harley Quinn, from the Harley Quinn series. I'll give you 30 bucks.
You know how I like them.
I'll give you 30 bucks to put me in your pocket. What? You know my type.
Like only half of us have watched that show, and it was hilarious.
Oh, God. Love it.
All right, so you see Styx roll out her bedroll and lays down, and like you notice that her bedroll is she's sleeping in her bedroll in her armor full of spikes and things, and her bedroll is more or less like a tattered napkin of what it used to be, just kind of like flung over top of her. Both the ogres just kind of like as they were watching Buckletick's light show, like they both just kind of like one just slumps backwards and just lets himself fall with a huge heavy thud, and the other one just slowly like rolls to the side and curls up that way. It almost crushes Iris, but her little monk reflexes to get out of the way.
Aren't they adorable?
Is anybody else doing anything for the night? Who had the ring?
Nick.
Nick, I think.
Nick.
Uh-oh.
And Nick, you were keeping it on, right?
Are you attuning?
All right. So
Unknown attuning.
Nick. Get to have fun with you, Nick.
This is where I die.
Nick, I need you to roll a con save.
On. All right.
I gotta tell you, I really, really wanted Shardo to end up with this.
Oh no. Well, that's an 11 total.
11. Okay. That is a fail. So, Nick,
Oh no.
you feel these weird like tendrils of negative energy flow out from the ring after you've had it on, and you're just laying there resting, and you feel this urge like deep down in your chest to just break out in laughter. And on top of that, you hear what sounds like like the Joker teeth that is kind of like smashed together when they just make weird noises, and it's just kind of like the clanking, clicking together, or whatever. Your ring is making that noise, and you just have this urge to laugh.
Oh my god.
You guys,
the ring of endless
The
spiders.
cackling.
The ring of giggles.
you guys wake up to the sounds of Nick in the tree just laughing uncontrollably.
Oh no.
I honestly think that would be a similar reaction to how Buckletick was. It's like, she must have seen him too.
Did Nick see a patron as well?
I don't know, but she's laughing uncontrollably.
No, can't stop. Get it off. Get it off.
Get what off?
Get it off.
Nick,
Get it
it doesn't budge.
Oh no.
So, Squeeb and let's see distance. So Squeeb and Buckletick, you guys can both make perception rolls at disadvantage, being woken up in the middle of the night by this.
All right.
Jake's shaking his head.
Why does Jake know what it is?
Oh, damn. 20. I rolled a natural 20 and a 19.
All right.
So mine would be a 6.
Oh my god.
Squeeb, you're just annoyed and roll over and go back to sleep. You don't notice anything else. But Buckletick, underneath Nick's just crazed laughing, you hear what it sounds like teeth clacking together on something hard. It's just like a constant, I described him to Matthew as like the Joker teeth.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, is it the ring doing
It's
this?
just constantly like clacking together on something hard.
I think Buckletick would stand up and you'd see his form change into Dr. Buckletick, and he pulls out his knife, being like, "I'd be a doctor." He starts walking towards the tree, being like, "Well, we'll get this off."
It's Mr. Dr. Buckletick.
Mm.
You can move yourself to wherever you're going here.
I fall out of the tree.
Bum, 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 bum.
Make a dexterity check at disadvantage. Or acrobatics. You can have acrobatics at disadvantage.
Oh. Well, I rolled a 17 and a 15.
Okay. Yeah.
So with acrobatics is 22.
You land all right. It's kind of like uncontrollable laughter, but you still got enough of your senses about to land properly. And Buckletick, a laughing Nick just falls out of the tree in front of you.
Well, at least I didn't have to climb anything. So I stab the knife into the ground and I go, "All right, nurse knife, wait here." And I do the doctor thing where you push the head to the side and left, like I actually know what the fuck I'm doing, but I don't. I was like, we have a case of insanity here.
Yeah.
Nurse knife.
Nurse knife.
Cut off the finger.
You don't see anything like with your. So you had a 19 on your perception check.
Plus 1.
So 20 total, yeah. So yeah, when you're right up close to him, like there's the laughter, but you can still hear like the clanking, chattering sound, much louder.
Is it emanating from one place in particular?
Yeah, it looks like it's coming from his like sound is like coming from down by his hand.
I would like to look at the hand.
And
Oh my.
Nick, are you letting him, or are you fighting back?
I don't have the knife.
Absolutely.
I put the knife. I put the knife down.
Outwardly giggling like an idiot. Inwardly, absolutely terrified.
Oh, are you letting him
I
take
don't
your
know
hand?
what's going on. Help me!
And are you letting him like look at your hand and?
Yeah.
So
Right.
if you can look, and you see on his hands that bleach bone ring and the teeth, just constantly doing this against the diamond.
Ha. Well, if I take the finger off, I don't think she would like that much.
Just try pulling it off.
Okay, I will try to pull the ring off and just see if. But there's a part of me that just wants to like spit. I don't know if I have any butter or something around. I don't know.
You trying to lube up his finger
Yeah, I don't know.
or her finger?
It's on her finger.
I can't believe it's not lard. I don't know.
Now you spit up a big old goober on it, and it still doesn't go anywhere. Now it's just Nick's now been spit on and pissed on in her time adventuring with you guys.
I wet willied my finger. I didn't spit on her, so this is kind of small spit. Anyway, I look back at Nurse Knife and I just nod my head, going, "Yeah." God, I wish I had something for this. And I just look at both. I look at Nick and go, "You can't take it off yourself, huh?"
Nick just preemptively puts a stick in her mouth. It's like,
Oh,
No.
Buckletick takes that as a hint. He takes Nurse Knife, be like, "All right."
Make an attack roll.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Make an attack roll against. Let's see. What armor are you wearing, Nick?
oh, I'll just let him do it.
Oh God.
You're still gonna have to try to amputate an individual finger.
It's 16.
Okay. So a dagger stab. Okay, rolling. Okay. I was about to say, I hope I don't roll on a cut off a finger that doesn't have a ring.
You roll one.
Yes, I would have had fun with that.
All right, let me roll the dabblage to see if this does anything.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Ooh, 7 piercing.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to cut off an individual finger, and Nick seems willing to let you. So, Nick, your hand explodes into searing white hot pain, and you're suddenly free of a digit.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
You do not stop laughing.
I don't.
He's still laughing, and that ring is still just chattering away on its finger.
Can I grab the individual finger that's off and try to slide it off now?
It doesn't budge.
Mother. I put the ring in my mouth and I just start chewing on it.
It's not doing anything. You're chewing up poor Nick's finger, but
Oh my
Does it
God.
loosen up her finger at all?
Imagine if we wake up seeing this sight.
It looked like Buckletick eating Nick's finger while she's laughing.
He's gonna look at the group and be like, I know what this
Oh
looks
my
like. That's
God.
not what you think.
no, Nick, you took 7 damage. I don't know if
Yeah.
okay.
I am so sorry.
Let me put it on here.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe if I tell it a bad joke, it'll stop. And I just give a joke that there's no. I don't know. Like, this is weird. Buckletick is like, this is weird as shit.
Just keeps going.
Wait, I'm gonna take the finger and I'm gonna bring it away and see if it like depends on how close she is. I'm gonna take it 30 paces away.
Move your token.
30. Anything? Does it seem like the laughing's starting to subside?
No, you can still hear Nick under the tree laughing, and you can still hear the thing chattering in
gosh.
your hands.
All right, another 30 feet. 10, 25, 30 would take me off the map, but
No, same thing. You can still hear Nick's ridiculous laughter under the tree and the clattering of the ring.
damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going up the map, and I'm further away.
No, but it smells like
Anything.
turtle shit back there.
Oh, God.
Buckletick, it's not working!
Hold on, I got another idea.
Throw it in the fire?
Wait, this
I'm
ring
gonna
is...
Mount Doom this.
Wait, this ring is
Yeah.
laughing. Maybe it's got a mind. I try to telepathically talk to the ring to be like, knock it off. I don't know. It's just weird shit.
You don't sense there's anything on the other end of it.
Damn it. Would you say that this looks like it's made of bone?
Yeah, the ring itself looks like it's made of bone.
Does Garrett
It's
have acid, by the way?
Bone and teeth and
Acid?
a diamond.
I have acid, I believe.
I break off
Yep. Sure do.
I break off a stick from a nearby. If there's any sticks on the ground, I'll just break one, and I'll just like marshmallow attempt to stab into the wound and start holding it over the fire. Like, maybe this will stop it.
Like a hot dog?
Yeah, why not?
Just throw it in!
It is in.
Buckletick, what are you doing?
Long story short, I'm a doctor now, and she has one less finger.
Someone help me!
Field Surgeon Buckletick reporting for duty.
Yeah,
Telling her jokes. Your patron's getting out of hand.
it's not that.
So you over the
Shardo, don't kill me!
the crackling of the fire, you can still hear the clanking of the teeth and Nick's laughter. Nick, you are not going to get the benefits of a long rest, and you will have a point of exhaustion.
Oh,
A level
no!
of exhaustion.
God.
What about Garrett's little acid thing he can do?
What can you?
Would it like melt the ring or something, maybe?
What can you do?
Garrett has an acid thingy.
I have a vial of acid, but I'm asleep.
Yep.
Or trying to sleep.
Can I search his person and look for acid? Because I don't want to disturb the poor boy. He's just sleeping.
Yeah, you can try.
He's had a rough night.
Make an investigation check on Squeeb.
This is going down the shitter very fast. Damn it! Okay, it keeps doing this to me. All right, 5. I don't find shit.
Nope. Squeeb, make a perception roll disadvantage again.
All right.
I might just have to slap it away.
11.
Oh, never mind.
11.
So you wake up as Buckletick is still like covered in dried blood now and some fresh blood on one of his hands. Is like patting you down.
What are you doing?
I need acid. Stat.
Need acid?
Yes.
Oh, before.
And now you can hear Nick laughing. Squeeb, you can hear Nick laughing under the tree, just nonstop.
What's that in your hand?
Well, that ring you gave her, I think, is making her laugh uncontrollably.
Is that Nick's finger? Is that Nick's finger?
Yeah, she wanted me to do it. I swear. I need acid because I don't think that it's gonna. Do you got acid or not?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna reach into my bag. I'll pull out the vial of acid. There. What are you gonna do with it?
All right. I pop it open. I stick the finger in. I put the cork on. I just shake the shit out of it. And I look at it.
So your Nick finger martini, like you can't see what it's doing, like while it's all happening. But you wait a little bit, maybe half an hour or so, and you dump the contents out, and you can see there's a ring attached to a bone. There's no more flesh left, and the ring seems to have shrunk down to the size of the bone, and is still on there, still clacking. Nick is still laughing.
Progress, though.
Oh my god!
So we're trying to destroy this ring, then?
Yep. This is
Magic ring!
Well, you could probably melt it. Wait, the ring's not made of metal, is it?
It's made of
No, it's made
bone.
of bone.
Made of bone.
It's made of bone. Oh, you can
It
turn it into
survived
fire.
acid?
It survived.
All right.
acid.
I toss it in the air and I Eldritch blast it
All right.
like I'm speed shooting.
Yeah, so make your two Eldritch Blast attacks at disadvantage as you're
All right.
trying to skeet shoot this thing out of the air in the middle of the night.
First attack. Damn, I hit for the first one. Then for the second one, I can't believe this fucking happening. Then I got a 9 on the second.
Okay. So the first Eldritch Blast hits it, and you can hear that clattering sound just sail off somewhere, and it disappears.
Oh, no.
Your second one misses
Oh,
it
shit.
since the finger and the ring is no longer around. You have no idea where this went.
Oh,
I panically fly towards the area that I just flailed my arms like, shit! I'm gonna lose my doctor's degree! I'll never practice medicine again in this town!
Can I try to perceive where it flew off to?
Yeah, I'm not even going to give you a roll for this in the middle of the night. It's just gone.
And we don't hear.
And I am
No, you don't
forever
hear it
laughing.
anymore.
Well, we can fix this. Hold on. We can still fix this.
Go on fixing it as you have, Mr.
Do you think
Buckletick.
that if she's unconscious, it'll stop?
Just club her in the
Who are you
back of the head.
James, it's a magic ring.
Buckletick doesn't know this, Matthew. I'm not mitigating this one, man. I gotta fix it somehow. So, okay. Buckletick's looking around for any blunt objects. Like,
What are you
maybe if
doing
she's
now?
that cold, it won't bother her anymore. I've never dealt with magic rings before.
Mhm.
Neither have I!
Damn it, she heard me.
And Nick has a sudden thought in between bouts of laughter that maybe letting him cut the finger off wasn't such a great idea.
Don't worry, I know a guy. I know a guy we can get a finger from to replace it.
I would think Squeeb is looking around for the finger, like trying to hear for it, just walking around our camp and trying to listen for that chatter.
Shit.
No, Mel, I'm not going to sew on a dick.
Jesus, dude.
You're like trying to hold your weapon and there's just the dick hanging off.
Unless she gets excited and all of a sudden the finger's really big.
It's always pointing.
Hey, you.
Sticking straight out.
Yeah.
I mean, now I kind of want to see this happening. Nick's is walking around like this, holding her weapon, just trying to fire a bow like that.
We'll call her Nick.
Oh, poor Nick.
Oh
Now,
man.
now Buckletick feels really bad. For one thing, he just cut off his friend's finger, and it seemed to be for nothing. And two, he's going to lose his doctorate by the moment.
Squeeb, you're walking around camp and you don't see or hear anything. This is just the equivalent of something that has nothing to anchor it down being blasted out of the air with force damage, especially in the middle of the night. Just gone.
Crap, I think we're going to have to look for it in the morning. Or maybe you blasted it. Maybe it's done.
Well, she's still laughing.
It's not.
Do we got any chloroform or something just to kind of knock her out? I don't know.
Let me look through my stuff. I'm going to go through my bags and see if I find anything.
Oh, God.
Think of something. Oh, I got to get rid of my acid. That's gone.
Sorry. I am so sorry. I have turned this more crazier than it needs to be.
Oh, it's fine.
So actually, I think we're going to end the session with Nick laughing maniacally in the night. Her finger long gone.
Oh, my God.
Some chattering somewhere. And Opeth, Tumble, Styx, Iris, Mastella and Precious all sound asleep. Shardo's comfy in his bed, kicked back, smoking his pipe. Seems like a good spot to end. Nice and serene, peaceful.
Laughing.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't be happier.
we had a Suicide Kings moment, everybody. Suicide Kings.
Yeah. Oh,
You
with
chopped
that.
off my finger.
No husband no more. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed their unique brand of goblin craziness here. Was there an easier fix for all this? Who knows? They won't find out now. Before Nick had to lose a finger in the search for a fix here. Next episode, definitely get to more art, more Tultalden, and meet some more. Well, I think actually for the viewers, it'd be the first time they meet all the inhabitants of Tultalden. You guys have all met them.
Yeah.
So get to show some more new faces, and hopefully Shardo doesn't murder them upon meeting them, or seeing them again, rather. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Kawaii shrug.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching. If you could, leave us a thumbs up, some comment about how you would have fixed Nick's finger. Maybe what you think that even was. They could have found out what was on her finger, but we'll never know now.
Maybe.
It'll just be the one thing that, kills my character. It'll be fine.
No.
Gonna bleed out overnight. She survived all these battles, avoided bullets and earthworms and everything else, and
exhaustion from the ring is what kills her.
Exhaustion from a cursed ring is what's going to kill her in. All right, so thanks everybody. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. Pass our link along to one friend or family member. It's greatly appreciated, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
That's a great sign off.